The Bible says he will do what? Somebody say he will hear us.
He will hear us.
He'll hear us. He'll hear us. He'll hear us. He'll hear us. And then guess what? When he hear you, somebody say he answers it. Somebody say he answers it.
He answers it.
Watch this. Go to Matthew 8. Let's deal with this. Matthew 8. Get there. Let me show you something. Matthew 8. Matthew 8, start at verse 1. Social Pastor, come here. I want you to read from the page. I want you to read it. Matthew 8. Start at verse 1. That's right. That would be verse 1.
Verse 1 reads thus: When Jesus came down from the hill, great crowds followed him.
Now stop right there. Now listen. Matthew writes this very synoptic gospel off of the fact everything he has in the book of Matthew is off the order of topics. In other words, whatever they talked about of the day, that's what he wrote. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
Kind of like a diary. Whatever you did for the day, that's what you write. That's what Matthew did. Whatever they talked about in synagogue, he went and penned it and put it down. So he said, now Jesus coming down, great multitude is following him. Read on, sir.
Then a man with a skin disease came to Jesus.
Wait a minute, stop right there now. Listen now. First of all, the first part of this thing, it said the crowd followed. Now here's the problem with the crowd, the multitude. They must have been people who really didn't care what the Romans thought, because at that time, if you had a whole multitude of people, the Romans would get rid of you. Matter of fact, they would kill the crowd. They couldn't stand for crowds to be around. So they must didn't really care what the Romans thought. So you said now he did that. What happened when on the next one? Read that verse again.
Then a man with a skin disease came to Jesus.
Somebody say he had leprosy.
Leprosy.
Watch this now. Then the man with leprosy comes to Jesus. What is it? You say he came to Jesus?
Came to Jesus.
Somebody say he came to Jesus.
He came to Jesus.
Listen now. First of all, leprosy was a real bad disease in this time. It was kind of like AIDS for the body. Leprosy was so bad until if you had it long enough, your fingers would fall off. It was a skin disease that nobody wanted to be bothered with you.
Wow.
Matter of fact, they would put you on the outside of the city as if you were nothing and a nobody. The Bible said he came to do what? To Jesus. Somebody say he came to Jesus.
He came to Jesus.
Here he was a social outcast. How many of y'all been like a social outcast? Oh, can we be honest today? How many of you been like a social outcast? And guess what? And the only person you could come and see was really Jesus, because didn't nobody else want to be bothered with you.
Right.
See, we got a lot of folk that's in the church, on the outside of the church. Guess what? They don't nobody want to be bothered with. And guess what? The Jesus in ourselves don't have to be bothered with him.
Right.
Oh, boy. Guess what, Greg? It's going to be the ones who done lied on us and everything else, and we're going to still have to be bothered with them. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
We're going to still have, somebody say, I still got to deal with them.
Still got to deal with it.
Still got to deal with these people. Because why? Those people need us, and we need those people.
Right.
Wow.
I've said this 1,000 times. Because guess what? How do I know if God has gotten rid of my attitude time to meet up with somebody with an attitude?
Right.
Y'all better get this. Y'all better get this. How do I know my big mouth been delivered as I know somebody got a bigger mouth than me?
Wow.
So I need them.
And they need me.
They need me.
That's right.
I need them to see if I'm going to be delivered.
You right, sir.
I need them to see if I'm a real pastor or not.
That's
Because you
right.
said, call me. if you need me. Oh, I call you, now you busy.
Uh-oh.
Every time I call you. They need me and I need them.
You right, sir.
Pastor, I need somebody, because guess what? Last pastor I had didn't treat me right. Here you come talking to me. You know what? I'm going to treat you right, because I'm a good guy. I'm going to do, okay, we're going to test you, brother.
It's gonna happen.
That's why. How you doing?
You know, I call you, can't get no answer. Can't come to the hospital, see me at all. Man, I've been hungry for a week. I called you. Yeah, my whole month through Friday will take you. Some of y'all in here have been in the hospital, had a whole family in there 1 week.
Watch out.
I wasn't about to sit there and lie. I ain't going to the hospital. Now listen, everybody know my money is to myself. I can sit there and say, well, Lord, my money is to myself. Now I had to get my ministerial badge.
Get up.
Thank God for my ministerial badge. I've been broke trying to go to the hospital. Beep, step up in there and do what I do. I'm sorry, there was a... See, I'm trying to get y'all to see something. It's not my will in what I want to do.
That's right.
I could have said money belongs to me, but guess what? It's not my will. I said I'd go check on the people, but guess what I got to do? Check on y'all. But get this.
Check on the people.
See, God will test you in who you are. You ain't got no time to be sitting there telling me, I'm tired, I don't know what to do. No, you people in the hospital, go check on them.
That's right.
You too.
Had a whole family in there.
The whole family.
3 was sick, 1 got to have some help to watch the other. Went up in there, 3 of them got on masks. I still got to be the pastor, Brother Marco. 3 got on masks. Then the other laying up in the bed with shades on. At the hospital. I walked in, I say, you got to be trying to be cute at the hospital.
Amen. Amen.
I still got to be the pastor.
Hallelujah.
Lord. Oh, God. It had to be you.
I ain't got a fuss while I'm there. Nobody care about no sandwich. Get yourself together.
Oh, Father inside.
Somebody said that's some good stuff.
That's good
Yes,
stuff.
Let's deal with leprosy. I want you to keep your bookmark right there. But I want you to go to Leviticus for. Let's see how serious the leprosy thing is. I want you to see something. Leviticus 14, part of the first chapter. I want y'all to see how serious leprosy thing is, so you'll understand what Jesus really did was great. Leviticus 14. I'm gonna start the first verse. I want y'all to hear Social Pastor read this, what they had to do if a person had leprosy. I want to see all the steps they got to go through, and then y'all gonna thank God for Jesus. Now, if you miss a chance to give God praise, that's your own fault. But listen, I want you to see this. Leviticus 14. I want to start the first chapter, first verse. Excuse me. I want you to see all the steps. Leviticus 14, first verse. I want to see all the steps now that they had to go through if somebody had leprosy. When you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Read it, son.
Rules for cleansing from skin diseases.
Read it.
Verse 1.
Verse 1.
The Lord said to Moses,
He said to Moses.
these are the teachings for the time at which people who had a harmful skin disease are made clean.
Read.
The person shall be brought to the priest,
Mm-hmm.
and the priest must go outside the camp and look at the one who had the skin
Now,
disease.
wait a minute. He got to be brought to the priest, and the priest go outside the camp. Not in the camp. Outside the camp.
Wow.
All right, go ahead.
And look at the one who had the skin disease.
Uh-huh.
The skin disease is healed.
Uh-huh.
The priest will command that 2 living clean birds, a piece of cedar wood, a piece of red string, and a hyssop plant be brought for cleansing the person with the skin.
Now he got to get a string, a bird, a hyssop, a priest, cedar wood. Oh, y'all gonna see how serious this is now. You gonna see the miracle of this thing. You gonna see how serious it is for this man to come to Jesus got leprosy. You gotta get a bird, cedar wood, string,
bird to be killed in a clay bowl containing fresh water.
He got to order one bird to be killed in a clay bowl with some fresh water. Keep it real. All this for leprosy.
Then he will take the living bird, the piece of cedar wood, the red string, and the hyssop. All these he will dip into the blood of the bird that was killed.
He gonna take all that and dip it into some blood in the bowl.
Oh, we got a whole lot of stuff going on.
I mean, y'all, oh, this leprosy. This just leprosy, y'all. I'm gonna show you how amazing, like you said, I'm gonna show you how amazing that this healing was. I want you to see it because y'all ain't understand it. So I'm gonna quit talking, let him read it. Go read it.
The priest will sprinkle the blood 7 times on the person being cleansed.
He gonna sprinkle the blood, brother. But Marco 7 times.